Okay, so hi everyone, welcome back to Hotel Tourism Management International University Liaison Indonesia. So this video will cover about two different type of foods from Palembang, Pempek and Tekwan, along with the respective background of the food, historically, geographically, culturally, as well as the method of cooking. So I think it's time for me to take you to salivate with Palembang best ever eats. Palembang City is one of the oldest cities in Indonesia, which is 1,339 years old, which was founded on June 17, 683 before century. In its development, Palembang witnessed the triumph and collapse of various civilizations, from Sriwijaya to Islamic-style sultanates. The city of Palembang was also controlled by pirates from China in the 15th century. Besides that, Palembang is also thought to be known as water city like Thailand and Phnom Penh in Cambodia, and it has been proclaimed by President Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono in 2005. So next, apart from interesting fact destination about Palembang, it turns out that Palembang also has special and unique culinary tourism that people should try to eat. But first, I would like to explain about Pempek. So historically, it is said that Pempek has been existed in Palembang since the entry of Chinese people around 16th century during the reign of Sultan Badaruddin II of the Palembang Darussalam Kingdom. So during the Palembang Sultanates, Pempek was called kalesan. Kalesan is a traditional food in Lima's house which contains certain characteristics and uses, and it is called kalesan because this food is polished or can be stored for a long time. And Pempek was originally made by native people of Palembang, and it is recorded that Pempek began to be sold in 1916 by Chinese people who walk around and selling kalesan from village to village. So basically at the time they're selling a lot, especially in the palace area. But right now, the majority of Chinese people sell Pempek at the location of Great Mosque and the Old Mosque of Palembang. Okay, so there are several types of pempek, but depending on the way of presentations and the composition of the ingredients. The most popular one is pempek submarine or kapal selam, but also there are another type such as pempek lenjer, pempek adaan. There is also a fish skin pempek, pistol pempek, and also there is a small egg pempek and curly pempek. So first of all, I would like to tell you about how to make the vinegar or chuko for pempek. And as you may see on the screen, I attach the ingredients on how to make the vinegar or chuko for pempek. So first of all, on how to make the vinegar or chuko is that we have to grate the onions and chilies, and next we have to prepare a pot and boil the water, and then we have to put the brown sugar in it that has been crushed and stir it until evenly distributed with the water, and combine the spices that have been mashed together with sugar and salt. So there were several ingredients that I attached on the screen that we must understand and know before we entering the stages of cooking process of pempek. So on the method of cooking, first of all we have to prepare a container, then we have to add salt, flavoring, and ice water mixed with the fish meat that has been ground before. Then we have to stir until evenly distributed. Then also we have to add flour little by little, and we have to squeeze it until the dough becomes snug and very smooth. So after that we have to take enough pempek dough, and then we have to shape it according to the size that we want. So after that we have to put pempek into the boiling water, and we have to wait until it is well cooked and floats on the surface, and then we have to remove it and drain the pempek. So the last method cooking process of pempek is that after we drain pempek from boiling water, we have to prepare a frying pan, and then we have to heat the cooking oil. Then we frying the pempek dough until it is well cooked and the color turns brown. And then after that we have to lift it again, and then we have to dry it again, and the pempek is ready to be served and eat. So guys, now Palembang is one of the region in Indonesia which is known for having delicious and distinctive culinary delights, one of which is Tekwan. So basically besides pempek, Palembang Tekwan is an iconic food as well, found in the South Sumatran area. Historically, Tekwan is a culinary result of acculturations of Chinese and Palembang culture, and finally served as one of the iconic foods typical of Palembang. But besides that, Tekwan is also modified with the additions of broth and spices typical of the Palembang region. The word of Tekwan is an abbreviation of Pekotek Samo Kawan, which means chatting with friends, and this name was chosen because Palembang people liked eating with friends while talking. And Tekwan is considered as a soup-type food in which there is a pentol that is resemble like a meatball made from mackerel fish meat and a mixture of sagu. And Tekwan is also usually eaten with other toppings such as vermicelli, chopped cucumber, mushroom, sliced yam, fried onions, which are those toppings will those with broth made from white shrimp. So there were several ingredients that I have attached on the screen that we must understand and know before we entering the stages of cooking process of Taiwan. So now I will explain about the cooking process of Taiwan. So first of all, we have to prepare the ground fish in a bowl, and also we have to add garlic that has been ground before, and also we have to dissolve the salt and flavorings in the water and pour in 2 stages, stirring constantly with your hands. So after thickening process, we have to pour the flour in the remaining water again along with the egg, and we have to stir it again until the texture becomes thick like a mass. And also we have to add more sagu flour until finished. Then we have to stir it gently until the fish and sagu flour are well combined. So for the last method of cooking of that one is that we have to prepare a pot filled with water because we will boil the water and we will dip the tekwan or the ingredients using 2 spoons, and we put the tekwan ingredients into boiling water until it floats on the surface of the water, and then if it's already cooked well, we have to lift it and drain the tekwan, and the tekwan is ready to be served and eat. So for those of you who are watching this video, thank you very much. I hope you can gain something from my video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share on channel YouTube Hotel Tourism Management International University Leisure Indonesia. Bye.